YouTube, this is Laura. I'm sorry I look kind of we just went on a hike and it's really hot and I'm in kind of hikey clothes. So anyway, my hair is frizzy, my face is red, and that's just the way it is. But I wanted to do a video on alphabet puzzles, and I'm sure you've seen these before, but they're really, really great for learning. They're puzzles like this, where you have, I'll show you the box of the ones I'm showing you. These are the ones that I'm particularly showing you right now. You can see the ladybug letters alphabet. But these puzzles are super fantastic when you're working with kids for so many reasons. Working with the alphabet, and it's really fun for them too. But the way they work is, you can see here, you have your puzzle, just a puzzle. You have the uppercase letter and the lowercase letter, and then if you flip the puzzle over, on the other side it has a picture of something that starts with that letter. And these are great because you can teach letters, and you can just start with uppercase if you want, and looking at those, at the uppercase letters. But once they're getting to where they're identifying upper and lowercase letters, first of all, you can just have them separate out like the uppercase from the lowercase letters to distinguish the difference between the two with all your puzzles. But what you can do is you can give them, if you say you're working on the letters, the vowels, A, E, I, O, and U. You can teach vowels and consonants and stuff anyways, but say you're working on the vowels, you can take all the uppercase and give them all the lowercase and say, what's this letter? Okay, A, so do you have the match for this letter? And they can look through their puzzles pieces and see, okay, here's the lowercase A. And then you put it together, and if it fits, they get it right. You can also use it for the sound of the letter A. What sound does that make? Ah, ah. Can you think of something that starts with ah? Apple. Or this particular set comes with these as well. Let's see. This is a vowel. Can you see that lighting back? Okay, so one side is the uppercase letter, and the other side is the lowercase letter. And so what you can do is you can have them put the puzzles together this way, and give them these pieces and say, okay, sorry, I'm trying to get them oriented. So what starts with the letter A, and have them put them beside it. They can put their alphabet in order with these puzzles. There's just so much that you can do with these. Like, the possibilities are totally endless. You can have them lining up and say which one's missing. You can have the uppercase and give them the lowercase, and ask them if they have the letters that match. If you have multiple kids, you can split them up and see who has them. There's just all sorts of things that you can do with these. Now, one thing you can do, let's say you want these, but you don't want to spend money. I don't remember how much these cost, but you don't want to spend much money on them. This is another way you can extend the learning, is by making them with your child. All you need is 3x5 cards and scissors at the and something to draw with at the very basic level. And what you can do is write on one side of the card, you'll do the uppercase letter, and the other side of the card you'll do the lowercase letter, just like that. And then what you can do is you can either have your children draw something that starts with the letter A. It can be apple. You can anything that starts with the letter A. You can look in magazines and find a picture of something that starts with the letter A. You can do all sorts of, magazines are really great. You can print off online something that starts with the letter A and glue it across the back here. One thing you could do too, if they're old enough to practice writing, you can do like, have them trace the dots. So like you could do like this. Like that, only that looks like a Q. That's a really bad A. But you get the little A there, but lowercase a. But you get the point. And then you can have them trace over that. You can have them write the letters, whatever you want. And then you can just take and do a different pattern on each one. And it gets kind of hard when you're thinking of 26 letters. but you can do like zigzags, you can do different shapes, you could do like one circle up on top and then a circle in the middle, a circle there, and then you can do 2 circles. You can do all sorts of, oh, you didn't see that, like you could do like a circle and then a circle and then a circle. You could do 2 circles and do them right beside each other and apart from each other. There's all sorts of ways that you can cut them, and then you'll have your picture on the back and they can fit together. And if you want to, you can laminate them and that will make them last even longer. But the cool thing about that is that when you study the letter, you can make the cards with your child, and that gives you the puzzles, which is kind of the same idea. And these are really easy to make. You can use 3x5 cards, you can use anything you want, but all you have to do is write the letter on one side and write it on the other side. And you can have them help you with that. It's hard if you do them this small. You can do them bigger. You don't have to do them this small. But what you can do is you can have them write uppercase A, lowercase a. You can also, they can decorate these. And you can also, oh, what was I going to say? I don't remember, but if I remember, I'll say it again. But those are just some fun things that you can do with the alphabet. And I don't know, there's just all sorts of fun things that you can do with this. And the nice thing too with puzzles, they're learning skills on how to fit the pieces together and what looks like it goes together, and they're building lots of skills with puzzles anyway. But that's just an idea of what you can do to do letters. You can get puzzles like this that are really nice and have pictures on the back. You can make your own and glue pictures on the back. But it's just a fun way to teach letters. And oh, another thing you can do, and this idea kind of came from a little bit with Dreamflight 6000 had a video about this, but you can get, especially those Huggies diaper wipes containers, they have a really soft little, I don't know, opening where the wipes come out. It's easy for kids to stick their hands in. You can stick the letters in there and have them pull them out and tell you what they are. There's just so many things you can do. So I want you to leave below what are some ideas of things that you can think of that you can do with letter puzzles to teach the alphabet to your children. I would love to have your comments, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye. One thing I forgot to mention real quick, with these guys, the little extra tiles, you can actually use them to start working on spelling for very simple words, like if I want to spell cat, what makes the k sound? C, what makes what makes that sound? A. T, t, t. What makes t? Cat. Or you can use it to build words and help them read. So that's another thing that you can do with these as well.